Hello, my name is BXDog729. I want to talk about this toy. Okay, I got this off of eBay. It was $20. Okay, it came with 5 batteries, 1, 2, 3, and the other 2 right here. Okay, it has other stuff here that came with it. A little screwdriver to replace the propellers and to open the case so you can put batteries in it, the remote. Okay, now it also comes with this. I wouldn't use this. Just go straight to Google Play Store and download the name of the copter that you get, and then it'll take you to the right one you need, and then you can go ahead with the setup process. Now, but what I want to talk about is this here. Okay, this here looks like a toy. It feels like a toy. It acts like a toy, but this is not a toy. Okay, I'll unfold it so I can show you this. This is not a toy. I'm not telling you not to buy it because I like it and it, it's fun. But this is for people who know how to use these things. Okay? This is for people who know how to use these things. All right? I got to learn to use this. This is not just take out the box and fly. You need to learn how to use this. If you're buying this for your kids, I advise you, if they're not teenagers and have a little more experience on these, don't get this. Unless you are going to take your time to teach them how to use this, because this here, okay, this here will take off on you really quick. Okay, and it hurts. Okay, because I've tried to grab it when it was out of control. I tried to grab it, and these little plastic little things, they hurt. This thing hit me in the chest because I didn't know what I was doing. Okay, and like I said, you need to learn how to use this. I'm not saying don't buy it. What I'm saying is this would be a very, very fun toy if you know how to use it. Now I understand. Before I was like, oh, they're making a big deal about drones and putting all these different rules and regulations against them. I know why. I know why, because this thing will take off on you. If it hits a kid in the face, it's going to be bad. Okay? This is the most important part about it. Now, when it shipped, if you see, it cracked. It broke the remote, but I can put some glue on it and fix it up. That's not a big deal. I mean, $20, I'm not mad. Now, the reason I bought this because my daughter lives in a different state, and sometimes she'll go to the park and she'll stream the kids playing in the park. And there was another kid who had a drone. And my grandson asked, oh, can I try it? And he said no. And I wasn't mad at the kid, but I felt some type of way. So I went and bought 5 of these. One for each one of my grandchildren and one for me. So when I go up there, I can fly with them. But let me tell you something. This is not something you want. I sent this too quick to my grandchildren before I knew what it could do. Only thing I want to say is that you don't want a house full of these. You don't want kids that don't know what they're doing to play with this in your house, because somebody's going to get hurt, something's going to break, okay, and it's not going to be good. So what I did was I told my daughter, I said, look, you need to get these kids to somebody who knows how to use them and let them teach them, because this will take off on you. This will take off on you really fast, okay? It feels like a toy. It looks like a toy. It's kind of sturdy, But when these blades are spinning at the speed that it does, it's going to hurt somebody. Okay, so they need to learn how to use this. I wouldn't give this to a young kid. I made that mistake, and now I have to make sure that my grandchildren know how to use these things, because this is going to hurt you. Okay, if you don't know how to use it, this is not for novice. These are not for kids. This is for somebody who knows a little something about it, who can use it. Okay, now this remote works really good, but you have to know what to tell it to tell this toy to do. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying not to buy it. What I'm saying is you need to be careful. I mean, it comes with other stuff. You know, I put everything in this plastic bag because if you don't, every time you open the bag, stuff is going to go flying around. And you don't need that. So just put it in a Ziploc sandwich bag, put it in there, and it's good. But this is great. I'm going to learn how to use it, and I'm going to learn how to fly it with my grandchildren. But I just wanted to make this video real quick to say, hey, look, it's a good price and everything, but I didn't know what I was getting. I didn't know it was going to be this sophisticated. It's a toy, and it's cheap, but it's really, really, really sophisticated. And if you don't know what you're doing, you should get help. Okay? You should get help. But I'll give you the pros of this. It flies. This remote works good. The batteries, they don't last that long. They last about 10, maybe 12 minutes each. Okay? So you're not going to get a lot of flying time, but you will get some time. What disappointed me was, since I didn't know what to do or how to use it, I didn't have a great flight experience with it. Okay, I've been out a couple of times. I don't get to go out much because I'm an older gentleman, but this is not something I would buy for kids anymore. Okay, I made that mistake. This is not something you would buy for children. It's a good for beginners, but it still will take off on you. You have to learn about the speed, how to slow the speed down, and even at slow speed, it can still hurt you. Okay, like I said, this is not a video downgrading or downplaying or disrespecting this toy. It's a video to be careful if you get one, because it's not going to be good if something happens and you don't know what you're doing. Something's going to break, somebody's going to get hurt, or you're going to break the toy and you're never going to get a chance to really fly it. So what I suggest is you go out to a park, an open field where there's no trees, nothing, and just practice how to use it. Because otherwise, as fun as you want this to be, it can be just as dangerous. You know, but like I said, I like it. It flies nice. It does, some of the stuff that I have figured out and learned how to do. It doesn't give you that much time, but at the same time, the time that you spend with it, you will have fun. And I hope you have fun, but this should be safe. You need to do it in a safe way, because this will take off on you and you could hurt yourself, hurt somebody else, or lose it, or even break it. So, like I said, it comes with the stuff it needs. It has propeller protectors, it has a charger, some extra propellers, and a small, tiny screwdriver. I put these batteries in for the remote just in case I run out. But I would suggest learning how to use it first. Just press buttons one at a time just to figure out what it does. And then, once you learn how to use it and stuff, okay, I would watch other videos on YouTube. There's a guy on YouTube that I watched his video. I'm going to put the link for his video in the description because he was very informative and descriptive about this toy here. Okay, and like I said, it's nice. I like it. I want to learn how to use it, but you need to be very careful with this. All right, so like I said, I got it on eBay, and eBay doesn't pay me to. I'm just telling you where I got it. You know, I'll post a link. It was only $20 when I got it. Okay, well, it was 118 with all 5 of them. Okay, but like I said, I will not buy this for a kid anymore. I would not give this to somebody who doesn't know what to do with this, because they're either going to get hurt or break it, or it's not going to be fun for them. But if you have patience and you have the time to get to learn it and use it, I'm sure you'll have fun. I mean, this one has cameras. If you see, it has cameras there. It has camera down there, you know. And I mean, now I know why they have all these restrictions, you know, because with that thing there, you can intrude on somebody's privacy real quick. Because I think if that was flying outside my window looking in, I probably wouldn't hear it, you know. But like I said, it's nice, it's good. I would buy it, but I wouldn't buy it for a kid. And if you do, make sure that you sit down and talk to them and teach them and make sure they learn how to use it the right way, because otherwise you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems, you know. But like I said, it's a nice toy. Comes with all the goodies that it needs. Now, I don't know if they're going to put 5 batteries in every single one, but they put 5 batteries in this one. Okay? One of my grandchildren, the one she got, only had 3 batteries in it. But, like I said, all you have to do is learn how to use it, and you will have a lot of fun. Until then, all I can say is be very careful, but have fun. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you watch my other videos. Most of them are just jokes, but they're funny. All right, so have a good time. Be careful, and God bless everybody. Thank you.